What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to address a question that I've had quite a lot in the comment sections on my various social media platforms, so Instagram, Twitter, etc. If you want to actually follow me on those, check out the links in my description. And what it is talking about how do you use a P0-33 in combination with your SP device. Because there's no MIDI going on here or anything like that, there's nothing fancy, it's purely transferring audio from one device to another, and that can be done simply with cables. So providing you've got the right cables, you can get the sound from the P0-33 into whatever device that you're using. It could literally be anything, it could even be your computer. For this example, I've got the Mark II. It's very similar to the SX and the A, so if you've got one of those as well, this should be fairly easy to transfer the knowledge over to it. The only difference with this device is that it now takes the double jack cables, so I've got these adapters for this cable. So what I've got here is I've got a 3.5mm jack cable, and on the other end it's phono. So if you're on the SP404SX, the A, or a 404, 303, 202, this will go straight into the back, no problems whatsoever. But because of the upgrade on the Mark II to the 3/4 inch jack inputs, I've got these two adapters. These just slot on the end, and it just means now that these phono cables go directly into the back of those. Each channel's mono, and you've got a left and a right. So this will go in the headphones out of the P0-33, and these will go into the in on the device that you're using as the kind of recording device or the brain. So in my case, the Mark II. So I'm going to plug both of these into the back of that. And then here on the P0-33, now I always forget which side is which. I think it's this side. I'm going to plug this into the headphones out. So usually you'd plug your headphones into this to listen. Exactly the same thing is going to happen if you just plug this cable into it. It's just going to send the signal through this cable and into the back of that device instead. So I'm going to plug this in, and I'm recording this, so I'm monitoring from a different location, but now you would transfer your headphones into this device that you're using here. So obviously usually my headphones would have been plugged into here and I'd move them into this, but because I'm recording, my headphones are in a different area, listening to everything, including my microphone. So yeah, you'd plug your headphones into your SP, and then basically all you have to do is make sure that you have external source lit, which you can see there. And now if I play what I want on the P0-33, you will probably hear it, but very quietly, and there's a reason for that. When you unplug something from the headphones adapter on the P0-33, it brings the volume right down on purpose. It's just to kind of protect your ears when you plug in the headphones again and you press play. You don't want that to be full volume straight away and strain your ears. So all you have to do is hold the BPM button, and I'll just turn that light around so you can see the LEDs. And you can see here that it's only to 5. Now we want to get that all the way up to 16, so you just press 16, and that's basically the volume of the device. So now we're all the way up to 16, that should be at full volume. So let's get that light back on. So now if I press play on this device again, we should be getting a better signal. And you should be hearing that incredible beat that I've made on the P0-33. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this over the last couple of days, and I've made some beats that I really like with the full step sequencer. That's how you get the audio into it, and then obviously you can use this to record that if you wanted to. So I can do a quick demonstration. Let's say I do record, and on pad 1, and record. So you could have done your whole song there if you wanted to off the Pocket Operator. I've just done that little bar so I can show you the example. And now on my SP404 Mark II, I've got that audio on there. Now the great thing about the Mark II as well is we can now stack 2 layers. Now you guys can use your own imagination how you want to make use of these. I've basically been using them as kind of master effects. So on one I was doing cassette sim, and on the other I was doing some compression, 303 vinyl sim compression.
The motherfucking cat to this.
So you could hear there that I had two master effects on, and I was really putting some beef into the beat. It was making it sound a lot fatter. And then essentially what I have been doing then is using the effects on the Pocket Operator for the live effects, because I think they actually do a really good job. And what they also do as well, which is different to the SP, they will keep it in sync with your beat as well. So they sound like you're getting it spot on every time, basically. So if I do an example of that. And obviously what I'd do there is record that whole performance onto a pad, and then I've got it as a WAV file, which can just be put straight onto my computer. So that's how I'm going to go ahead and make my next beat tape, actually. I'm going to use the P0-33. These are already some of the beats that I've been working on, which I'm really happy with how they're sounding. And the combination of these two devices, I absolutely love it. This is really fun for sequencing on and repitching and laying down ideas. And then the Mark II comes into its own with the effects, and especially that effect stacking now with the two buses is just brilliant. Obviously, you can still achieve similar results on the SX or the A. You probably just have to record in and then resample it with the second effect that you want on the top. So you'll still be able to record your full beat with one effect on it when you're recording into the device, that you'll just have to resample it with another effect afterwards. Luckily, with the 404 Mark II, I can stack both at the same time, so I get a really nice sound out of it. And I just record that straight onto the pad. So I hope that clears it up, guys. I know a few of you have been asking, how'd you get the sounds off this, etc. How'd you make a full song? How'd you get it onto your computer so you can upload it to SoundCloud or wherever you want to put it? That would be my process. I'm using this as the recording device or the brain. And yeah, I've got the luxury of those effects as well. So thanks very much for watching. I'll be doing a lot more content on the P0-33 over the next few weeks because I'm absolutely loving this device. I don't know why I've never got around to doing a series about these devices, but we're here now and we're doing them, and you guys seem to be enjoying them, so that's really good. Thanks for all the feedback in the comments. Before I leave, if you need new drums for your projects, don't forget to check out spvids.com. The links are in the description. I've got loads of drum packs that are available on there. Perfect for your next project, so go and have a look at those if you need some new drums. Apart from that, guys, keep making beats, and I'll be back with more content very soon. Peace!
Yo, bust the motherfucking cat to this.